works so well is because they got the DPS and they have the condition damage and they have the healing potential and tankiness. Hmm. Because like my condition tank build, it works really good in PvP stuff because it has extremely high armor and extremely high condition damage. And then you're just able to keep reapplying the conditions so much that the people, they basically are forced to either run away from you or engage on you. And then at that point, you can kind of kite them out and deal the condition damage and burn them out. So I think that stuff's fine. But when it comes to like this new build that I'm running on this guy, he has this basic armor, which is like, I guess this is all Ascalonian armor that you can get from the dungeon. So this is probably his first armor set that we had on him. Toughness healing, maybe we bought it. But compared to like my other warrior, his is like toughness, I think precision and condition damage, because the precision gives more condition damage and a little bit more AD damage. This stuff, it's just more tankiness. I'm sure it's probably for the lower levels. This was like an experiment for might generation for group combat back in the day. So we had Vipers because you could unlock it from a dungeon pretty easy without needing gold. And so I was trying to make something that lower level people could use. But since it could effectively like give you 5 stacks of might every second as long as somebody was weakened, um, or after inflicting weakness on a foe, you could basically use this. And with the warrior trait, there's one that can activate every 5 seconds or so, and it would basically give you a bunch more might regeneration. And all I was trying to do was make a build that would make warriors more regen, and it actually worked pretty decent. But compared to like the newer thing that we're doing, this just it runs over everything. Like its armor value is a little bit low, but the health is high, the condition damage is really high, the AD damage is really high, the survivability is really good. There's a lot of bonuses with this that I think is really solid. So this is why he's like my main warrior right now. But he doesn't wear the gear that I really like, and I use these guys to like showcase the armors that we used in the legions back in the day, basically. And he's the only one that has this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's not the best, not the worst at some point, but we're gonna try and do, I guess, our revenants. So we're gonna have 2 revenants now. The first Romans builds aren't bad though. Like this guy, he's not. This is like a sub build that we used for something else. I don't remember, but it's power, ferocity, and toughness. Like he's really tanky. He has a lot of power and a lot of additional damage when he crits. But it's just when you're fighting, when you weapon swap, and when you roll on the ground, like when you dodge, you get a guaranteed 100% crit. And I think that whole build focus was, how do you make a really tanky character that could do a lot of damage and still be pretty solid? And I mean, it works. It definitely works. But I don't think it's as like as good as some of these other ones. Like you need to be able to hold somebody in place and then just hit them, and it deals good damage. So we have one Revenant that's going to be, I'm going to keep him being a healer for the most part. He actually has the Roman look that I like a lot, but he's going to be a healer. I think we're going to make a damage Revenant. And from what we've seen, like I've avoided Revenant for a long time. They've added a lot of new options since I've last been. What the hell? Marcus Aurelius. Maximus Decimus Aurelius.
Reveal himself and tell us all your real name. Dare you show your back to me?
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions, loyal servant to the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance, in this life or the next.
Oh my lord.
the Roman bodyguards. At this point, however, the Praetorian Guard was a famous unit of the Roman Empire, whose reputation evokes mixed feelings of awe, fear, and mystery. In the popular imagination, they are often equated to modern forces such as the elite commandos of the SAS, or the Republican Guard troops, which have propped up dictators such as Saddam Hussein. Even in the historical realm, their role has been subject to doubt, with some in the past perceiving them as a ceremonial unit equipped with archaic armor designed only for show. So, who were they? Special forces, dictatorial muscle men, or ceremonial relics? Let's find out.
You can get your hands on your own Praetorians through today's sponsor, Victrix, creators of historically accurate miniatures spanning all the way from the Greco-Persian Wars to the Napoleonic era and World War II. I've actually drooled over these minis for a long time now, and when we found out that the Victrix folks were also fans of ours, we had to team up. I mean, just look at these Imperial Legionaries. The 28mm plastic models are bursting with detail, which is a testament to Victrix's obsession with historical accuracy and producing the finest historical miniatures on the market. The kit comes with a huge variety of options for poses, armor, weapons, standards, skins, torches, and even severed heads for your soldiers to hold as trophies. With these, you can make officers like a Signifer and a Cornican, or transform the whole lot to look like Praetorians with fantastic, easy-to-use shield design transfers. Best of all, Victrix has created an exclusive deal for our viewers, including Roman legionaries, paints, and shield transfers for a bundle deal that's 20% off. So start building your own Roman legion worthy of fighting for the Empire by clicking the link below or going to victrixlimited.com/invicta. Enjoy!
The tradition of Roman bodyguards dates back to the earliest history of its armed forces. In the very beginning, Roman warfare was quite tribal and primitive in nature. During these days of the early monarchy, it revolved around war bands led by chieftains and their close retinue. As their military evolved, however, the mass of warriors became more organized. During this period, the generals still relied on household troops for protection, but increasingly specific units within the army were assigned this role whilst on campaign.
Rule Tyria. Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, broken, but we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Krita still stands. Our faith is strong despite the silence of the six gods. With courage, we'll make our stand in Divinity's reach. The city is my home. I was born to common folk, just one among many. My friends and I don't seek attention or glory. It's hard enough making ends meet. But I believe we can still shape a brighter world out of the ashes of the past. Today I stepped outside of Divinity's reach to see the world. But when I arrived in Shamor, the town was under siege by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. We can't go on living our lives in fear. I have to fight. I have to make a stand. This is my story.
Yeah, we're gonna go bring out the power of an undead demon.
We're under attack! Hey!
Enough of this.
Take down their leader.
Hercules, you think you can defeat me?
By all six gods, what is that thing? It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat. And we're
Destroy them!
Charge! Take out those giant hands! The whole thing will come crashing and watch for debris! Keep your head down! Rally to me if you need to recover. Fight! Fight for everything you hold dear!
All who injure us will pay!
It's not dead yet! Brace yourselves! Think it's gonna explode!
Where am I? What happened?
You were injured when the elemental exploded. Captain Thackeray brought you here personally. You've been unconscious for 3 days. You had lots of visitors. Villagers you rescued, some seraph, and even a tavern keeper from the city and his daughter. She came by every day.
That'd be my friends, Andrew and Petra. I'll have to go see them once I'm fully recovered. What should I do now?
Fresh air and exercise are the best medicine. The goddess Duena helped you. Perhaps you could help others?
Thanks, I will. And thanks for taking such good care of me.
Question is, do I want to spend the time getting to level 80 or not? I think we're going to go through the whole storyline again, but we also have to buy like our own gear later on if we do that. Yeah. So we're looking at, I don't know, like 70 gold plus probably all the gold that we have if we're going to do that to get celestial armor.
I'm gonna get you, chicken! What brings you here?
Some of these outfits are stupid.
Let's see the color of your clothes.
You could wear this, but like, those are some really big shoulders. You know?
Hello.
Hmm.
Food prices are rising again.
Everything's scarce with all the raiding going on.
I'm gonna get you, chicken.
Age no longer affects us dwarves. Erosion, however.
So you get smoother instead of wrinkling.
Let's see the color of your coin.
What brings you here? What do you need?
Actually,
May Melandru guide you.
because we have a few stories that we still need to unlock, and I would prefer just to have them all unlocked.
I'm gonna get you, chicken.
Ice Brew Saga. Huh, so I can buy the, okay, yeah. I can just buy the episodes that I don't have now. That's cool. It almost seems like they've gotten rid of the free armor, but I need to see if anything's changed there. 2,000 gems. 35 bucks. Hmm. $35. 2,800 gems. If we do 35 bucks, we can get 2,000 for a booster if we want, and then we would have 1,000 leftover gems. We can get the Ice Brew Saga thing.
What do you need? I'm gonna get you, chicken.
So we're looking at a little over 1,000 for all of these. Question is, like, do I need a max level character with all the gear right now, and how much gold will I get after doing all of the storylines? That's the question. Currency exchange, we would need a lot more gold to get 400 gems. $50 we get 4,000 gems, but it's $50. It's 150. Like 100 gold. One 100 gold is almost 400 gems, but then 400 gems is 150 gold. So if you do a gold farm, I know there's gold farms that can pull like 30 gold. So I mean, you could get the gems, but it would take you a few weeks probably. Constant farming. I'm about to get ready for work, so. Speak to a scout.
The fields beyond Shaymore are Kryta's breadbasket.
I think if we do this, we do the storyline, we do all the storylines. We need 1,000 gold to get, or 1,000 gems to get all of the storyline completion things. Which I might just go ahead and knock that out. I mean, you need to buy 500 gold. I mean, or like 800 gold is what we'd need. So we can spend $10 and get pretty much everything that we need, or we can do 20 bucks and get a little bit of extra. But $10 we could get pretty much everything, and we know we'll have, basically we have enough gold right now to buy the armor if we want. But if we do everything like a normal game, it probably won't take us a very long time, I wouldn't assume. But if we do this, I think we need to do all the map completions and everything else that we can do. Yeah, now we can get the XP bonuses and stuff. So I'd probably just spend the 10 bucks and get the full storyline. And then we'll just go and play every storyline front to back, and we'll try to do a full map completion, potentially. It'll be a lot slower than just doing what we want to do, but it's been a while since we did a full storyline, so... Oh, doing a full map completion, though, I don't know if I want to or not. I guess we can. I mean, that Queensdale and stuff doesn't take very long. But I don't necessarily want to do like a gameplay where I use the mounts and stuff anymore. Like just riding around. I kind of want to walk everywhere, to be honest. If I'm going to take the time to do the whole storyline, I might as well take my time to do all the events and everything else along the way. I should probably spend my money on XP buffs. Never really been the biggest fan of the Revenant, but I guess we're going to go for the Celestial Armor, just like the bonus, 80 level bonus would give us. But if we do the main storyline, I believe, I don't know if you can get Celestial, but you can get a few armors and ore. Because that used to be, when the game released, like the place you would go to get your in-game armor. But yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and get all of the storylines. My issue is every time they came out with a living story, I would always take a break from the game, and then I would come back and I would like do a couple of the missions, and then the other ones would be locked, and then now I have to pay gems for the missions. But I would always get the missions that like had the farms and stuff on them. So like all the missions that I have for the living story are the ones that give you access to the farm lands behind it. But I guess there's probably some stuff I need to learn. I'm not a big fan of Revenant abilities. That's why I like Warrior in this game. you don't have like a bunch of magical stuff all over. You're just shooting flaming arrows and everything. You don't have to worry. It's the color coordination that bothers me. So like this guy, we're gonna try and wear like purple and be the Praetorian Guard, and we'll use the demon on top of that. But like Shiro Tagachi, his thing like gives you green around your character, and it bugs me. You know. So like as much as I would like to use some of the other color schemes, I don't necessarily want green on my character. So it'd be nice if Guild Wars added like you could change like dye your ability colors. That'd be kind of cool. Because we don't have a we don't have a green indicator. When the game first came out, you could go instantaneously to the storyline and start playing it. And then you could play the storyline all the way until level 80. You didn't ever have to stop. And I know that they've added level like limits now to where you have to like level up 10 levels or something in between the story. And I could go and level up from level 1 to level 80 in the Silver Wastes again. I did that in the past too. Every time you do one of the events in the Silver Wastes, you get like half an XP bar worth of experience. So it's not terrible. There's always groups farming in there, so you just find a big farm group and you go in, and then you find a fortress that they've kind of taken over, and you find some artillery, and then you just kind of wing it. Like, I can get away with slamming the ground on this character, but I just don't like the look of it. I need to rebuild the Rome Guild at some point too, so it might be worthwhile just to find people to add to the guild. Even if we get like a bunch of random players and they don't want to add like be part of Rome later on, then I mean we can still remove them or whatever. It's not a huge deal.
Best time to pick an apple is right before it falls. Too soon and it's tart.
I gain a ton of XP from using emotes.
But I don't mind the tart ones.
Most people don't realize trees are male and female. If you don't have both.
Yeah, I don't think about that too much.
See, like this warrior guy, he doesn't look bad. He looks pretty good. But he's a Norn, and he's gonna get like when he wears armor, it's gonna have clipping issues. That's the only problem with it.
Some farmers use Silvari workers during the growing season. I want to look
I don't think I even messed with my my height on my character. It looks like I made him kind of short. Alright, we'll try and do like one more heart, and then I have to get ready for work because I only got like an hour. Something like that. The thing is, you want like killing XP and you want squashing XP, you know? The other thing, though, is that if we do every event, we don't just like walk past an event. We do every event. I think we could get things done a lot faster. Like this right here, we could do this heart or we could not do the heart. But at the heart is going to give us more experience. So if we're doing experience and we want to go and do everything on the map, then we could take the time to do this. And the other thing, though, is that if you have a group of people, like if you have like 5, 10, 15 people and you're leveling up your character and you go by these events, like 10 of y'all can step on the same piece of like any of these and summon a spider, 10 spiders. And then you all attack the spiders and you get the thing done without having to run around so much. That's terrible. This is preferably, like, at least for me anyway, I know that every event has like a quest thing like this around, and like if you want to do the events and you just show up and you do the quests when they show up, I think that's the best way to get the maximum amount of experience. But if you want to just get it done and get your map completions done,
May Melandru guide you.
because like this, like killing the spiders, you would get extra stuff for the event on top of the heart. The other thing is we don't have them on this character, I don't think, but basically there's the apples, the apple candies and stuff that you can my internet's better.
May Melandru guide you.
Hit the trees and make them shake.
But there's like the apple candies that you can get that give you like XP for everything that you do, I think, which is what I was giving. So candy. We just saw it a second ago. Apple. That's not it. I have them on my other characters somewhere. I don't remember what they're called. There's a few of them. I think Candy Corn does the same thing, though. I'm not sure.
Hit the trees and make them shake.
Okay. That's from kills. Yeah, ice cream. So you get 30 minutes of 15% experience. It's 14, 14,000 silver, so it's kind of expensive, but 15% of your experience from everything. So if we do the emote things, I don't know why we got emote experience. Crafting experience. Crafting's like the easiest way to get leveled up. So we could max level to 80 just by crafting. But I think what we should do is, if we're going to do this full, complete playthrough, I'm just going to have to not worry about the time limit or anything. We're just going to set and do all of the events, everything. So, like, now there's a rogue bull in this field. We go do the rogue bull. That's an event that we haven't did yet. We want to do all the events in the game, right? This is an event I haven't seen before. I remember the bull, but I don't remember it catching any fields on fire.
Not enough energy.
Yeah, the game's changed a lot. Animal cruelty!
Greetings.
Interesting. We have to do this whole game while walking. Okay, it's going to be the walking challenge. That's what this is going to be.
We must all do our part.
A MOA.
Anything to report?
A nudge northward. Oh, the game's actually getting a little tougher. Almost died.
Strong.
They're gonna have to make a whole new achievement for me doing this. That's what they need to do. Flame Max.